Alright guys, welcome back to Stuck on an Island, where I'm stuck with you guys and we're always smiling. Now in today's video I'm going to be doing some business downtown, showing you guys exactly what's up with that. But in the meantime, I am taking Judah to school.
Hey guys.
Bye babe.
Yes, it goes bye.
Look what she wearing to school, look at that.
Shut up.
Bye babe.
Bye. Later.
Laters. Alright guys, so I pretty much just dropped her off at school as I said. Now I'm heading down to the mechanic to, get some work done on my car. As you guys know, this is my car that I do heavily for vlogging. And you've been using it to deliver stuff as well, so it needs to be serviced and stuff. And that's kind of the point of this video today, to kind of show you guys, what the cost of things are like. Believe it or not, people sometimes call me and ask me just questions about like some of the strangest things, like, oh Ibby, can you do a video on, buying a house in Jamaica? Like, I ain't buying no house, but I can't do a video on that. But I could do a video on, what's the cost of, repairing a car, like, basic stuff to it. People sometimes even ask me about, what's the best car to have in Jamaica, stuff like that. So in this video, like the supermarket video, is to pretty much show you guys like what the cost of things are. When you have the basic idea of what something costs in a particular area, you can start pretty much assessing what the cost of other things might be. So I'm going down pretty much into the downtown area. I have some business for my insurance too, where I need to go pick up something from some JP office or whatever. That's one thing I don't like about Jamaica. Like, almost everything you need to go to a JP officer, and sometimes like you have to pay like a contribution to get like your documents signed or some stuff like that. Alright, just to give you a basic idea of what the vicinity is like where I'm going, it's gonna be like in a downtown kind of area. Well, not exactly downtown, but it's gonna be close to like the ghettos pretty much. It's gonna be close to Arnett Gardens, and that's where I get my car serviced and sorted out. The reason for that is it's pretty cost efficient, and the guys down there do a pretty good job. Since I've had cars, maybe I've probably taken 3-4 cars down there, and my mechanic Chris has always been really reputable with me. He's always helped me out, so I'm going back down there. And the services I'm going to be doing today on the car is regular engine oil change, filter, air filter, stuff like that. And the front rotors, I'm going to try to pull them off and have those skimmed, because I realize when I'm driving to Ocho Rios, sometimes like I can feel a car like shaking whenever I'm braking up, and that's usually because of a warped brake rotor. But anyway, when I get onto mechanic, I'll talk to you guys some more and let you guys know what the costs and prices of stuff are. KFC, bye. I'm just gonna make one quick little stop. Mess up. Make one quick little stop, because my mechanic always talks about like pepper shrimp, and him normally buy from somebody, and I told him like, yo, this is a shrimp called Jabba's pepper shrimp and it's better than that. So I'm gonna buy a pack and we're gonna go down there and share it, and I'm gonna get his review. Stopping at, what's it called again? General Foods. So in the last video, people told me like, yo, I know it's an expensive supermarket, whatever the case is, compared to here, like this supermarket is definitely more of a uptown kind of supermarket. But I'm gonna do that whole downtown shopping video, going to the wholesale. That's gonna happen soon, and I'll explain everything about that other video. But right now, we're just trying to get that pepper shrimp. Oh yeah, I found it. Alright, cool. Definitely should have gotten the shrimp at high-low, because the high-low, the base price is $1,000 plus GCT, so that probably will cost me like $1,150 or so. Here it was like $1,500. Just quickly before I forget to mention, the car I'm driving is an 012 Nissan AD wagon. Chose this car because it's pretty cheap. Jamaican wise, it would cost me like probably 2 years ago just a bit over $1 million, including insurance and all that. But the biggest factor with it is that it has space at the back, so I can do my beekeeping and all that stuff. But the biggest thing is just that the maintenance is pretty affordable. Like, to buy parts of this car is very common, it's easy to get. In Jamaica, you'll find that this car is heavily used, especially for like taxis. So sometimes when I drive this car, like, yeah, you know, Jamaica, unfortunately, I believe is a very classist country. So based on what you drive, people start, you know, judging you. So yeah, but this is the car that I drive. I just mentioned that so you guys know like why the maintenance is so affordable and the parts as well. That's one there. That's another one there. There's one just up in front of us there. There's a lot of them on the road, yo. There's a lot. Yo, one is coming right now, pray. And there it goes. Alright, so we're close to the mechanical shop. You guys can see it. And part of the like Jamaica, a bit different looking. You know, them people houses here. Houses them have on the side there, so liquor stall and liquor shops, businesses and stuff like that. But yeah, my mechanic is just around the corner, so I'll show you guys that when I'm pulling up and thing. Yeah. Alright, so just got to my mechanic. This is all the way I come down here to drive to, you know, get a better price and thing. Alright, try to figure out this maze. There's so many cars in here. Try now. So you have Jack in there, sir?
Engine mount bracket.
Engine mount bracket? The gearbox in? No?
Gearbox.
Alright, so you guys can see like I'm at the mechanic right now, but right now they're working on another car, so I'm pretty much just waiting till I'm done to start work on mine. I'll fit up some engine mount and drop on some gearbox. I know some of you don't really care about that type of stuff, but yeah, that's the break. Usually for me, I like come down to the mechanic shop for a couple reasons, because you know, growing up, you grew up around the whole heap of women, isn't it? So it's kind of cool to actually come to an era where you don't know, say, yo! So far. Yeah, I'm pretty much calm if you move the car back. I'm actually clear up some space to put my car up on the ramp. But yeah, I like coming down here because it gives me a chance to like learn more other stuff about, you know, being like a man, you know, fixing certain parts of my car. And coming down here the past couple of years, like I have learned so much about cars, from starting from a very old car. I learned that carburetor vehicles are you get the idea. You remember when I told you guys that there's a lot of cars in here? This is the hardest part about coming to this mechanic. Like, you have to be like shuffling cars around to get cars to be worked at. It's crazy. The scariest part for me is driving over the ramp, because I always had this fear that my car is gonna fall in. It's ridiculous, but yo, one of them things there is it. When I was telling you about feeling afraid to drive over the ramp, I thought about this thing here, like, yo, no matter what, it's always crazy if you drive over that. But yeah. On top of it now, so we're good. Alright, so the car, that's hot. So the car pretty much on the jack stand pretty much. What I like about Jamaican mechanics here is that they're very resourceful, meaning that instead of changing the entire part, if they can open the part up and like change like the rubbers or anything that can be changed, they're gonna change it. And that's why you realize that the Jamaican mechanics, well, for me here, some of the parts or the workmanship on the cars are a bit cheaper than if you went to like a dealership. For the dealership, if the brake cylinder is going bad or whatever they call it, they will just pretty much pull it out and throw it out. Here, if the body is good but the internals need to be changed, they'll change the internals. So all you have to do is just go to the parts store, buy a kit, and it works out way cheaper. So that's pretty much about it. So one thing, when you buy cars from Japan and them come down, like, you know, in Japan they have snow, so they normally throw salt on the road, you see me? But them get shipped to as well with the salt in the air. Like cars, especially like Nissans, they get rusted like really easy. So super hard to pull this off. So them man are expert at them craft and I figure different ways to get around the problem, you see me? But I can tell you one thing, until you come a mechanic, like, just be prepared that anything can happen. Remember how much car I work for that? And I'll be a defense. So as we are talking to mechanic just now, like when I see prices for certain services in the US, it's super expensive compared to here, it's a lot better. But we're letting the brake calipers cool off a little bit because the metal is expanded, so it's going to be harder to pull. So in the meantime, I'll fly the drone, show you guys some overhead shots of maybe Arnett Gardens if I can fly it over there, which is considered to be like a ghetto in Jamaica. And just show you some other stuff. So sent the parts out to get to skim the brakes, to skim the rotors is actually costing $1,500 each, so that's $3,000. And brake pads, I wasn't sure that I really needed them, but I did, which is going to cost me additional $4,000 to $5,000. So far that's all the money that I took to the mechanic, because I was thinking, all right, $5,000 for the service charge, but the brakes are in it, so I'm gonna need to get more cash for that. But I am pretty much out right now, $8,000 to $7,000 at the moment, so we'll see how that goes. So the brake pads came. Okay, Japanese cars, so why not? That's good. So this is what the brake that was on it looked like. So this is the part that really stops the car right here. So comparing that little piece of thing there to this, realize this one is fatter, so yeah, it's gonna be a better brake. Alright, so I'm gonna walk to this really close corner shop and buy a bun and cheese and a chocolate milk, you don't know. And get a water and a Pepsi. The mechanic.
Yeah, bring it, put.
Beggy dog for that's my little bun and cheese. So I'm gonna eat that right now. Chocolate milk, you know, I love chocolate milk, it's in there, but it's kind of frozen. As long as the water, but as well as the water, but I don't really mind because it's hot. How you shouldn't them taste? And bad though, I tell us. Yeah man, that's the real thing, man. Realest thing. Some fresh oil now. Yeah, you know, we have some adventures to take. We're going back out to St. Thomas, probably in the next week or so, so vehicle for up. But we still have some other stuff I need to get done to the car still. You know, change out the strut mount and stuff like that, but another occasion I need to get up some money for that, you know. Alright, so the rotors them came. You guys can realize now it's one smooth surface now, so not supposed to wobble as much. Yep, welcome to Jamaica. In the US, some people probably would have just buy a whole set of rotors. But out here we can just, you know, skim it down. And that's it.
Okay, I don't know that.
Wanna move? Shano. Pump it now. Ah. Alright, so everything gone on. Everything gone on looking pretty decent. So I got a little bit of spray onto it because of the rust situation, so that kind of go help it a little bit. Yeah, the bolt broke over there, got broken, but we fixed it with the other bolts, that's good. And yeah, just got the brakes pumped a bit a while ago, so yeah. One improvement, I shouldn't be having that issue coming off the hill, no more stuttering and stuff, so yeah, it's a vibe. Yeah, that's the brake fluid after pumping, so yeah. Yo, I can tell you, when you come to a mechanic shop, it's kind of a rough place because you don't know if a man testosterone and stuff will get upset or heated about some stuff. If you want to know what the argument was about, it was something about they're trying to arrange or pull the frame of a car that got damaged, and he was pretty much just saying like, yo, you're the one that broke something on it and blah blah blah, when really it wasn't the guy, but smack talking, it's just a guy thing. It's crazy. Alright guys, so right now I'm trying to head to the ATM. Total spend today was $13,000, which is in and around $100 US, to be honest. And it came with a lot of stuff. That even paid for his service to do everything. So he's gonna clean up the back and front brakes as well. Spray some spray paint on it to get rid of the rust. That's for the back one, which hasn't been done as yet, but he's gonna do that. I have to run on the road right now, get some transmission oil, get the spray paint as well. I also got the parts as well in that money. So I got the brake calipers, as you guys saw, and had the rotor skim. So not bad at all. And the brakes feel really good right now. Like, I'm gonna feel a lot more confident running down to the country, really so. Alright guys, so I just went down there, paid him just now. I did want him to clean up the back brakes for me. I bought the transmission fluid to clean it off and then the black spray, but he started doing something for his boss, so that's kind of out the window. Quick tip, whenever I come to the mechanic shop, I always try to bulk the job. So when I offer him more jobs to do on my car, I generally get a better price. So that's just a quick tip if you want to, you know, get a little bit more of a discount. I will be coming back on the road to downtown Kingston. Right now I was pretty much in the Crossroads downtown area basically, but tomorrow I'm going to have some business downtown, which I'm going to take you guys with me on that journey. So I'm going to be doing another vlog tomorrow. For those who don't know that I do merch, I do have Soai vlog shirts. So if you want to check out merch or anything like snack packs from Jamaica or honey, that's on the website. That's soistore.com. I'll pop it on there. It's always in the description box, so always check the description box if you want to learn more. People always ask me questions what cameras I use. That information is always in the description box as well. And yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Remember these 3 things: love, nature, adaptation, and always remember, keep the link. There, KFC, I wait for some food, I know, but guys, tell me how much you would actually pay for a service like this in the US so we can probably compare. I think Jamaica is cheaper, but yeah, let me know.